Granelli, and in these parts there are those that would have you believe that Gammer can become a major force on the heavyweight scene for all of us. Let's see how he dealt with Paul Buttery tonight.
Interesting match this at heavyweight. Scott Gammer from Pembroke Dock in Wales in the blue trunks here with Paul Buttery from Preston. They'd be in the lower half of the British top 20, these two. Gammer with something to prove. His career's just gone a bit quiet after 4 first-round wins in his first 5 fights. Buttery coming back after a year out and will start as the underdog here. He gets in with a good uppercut there, though. Plenty of pride at stake, I think, between these two. And the British heavyweight division opening up at the moment. Plenty of people with lots to prove. So if somebody can make a bit of an impact, they could make rapid strides in this division. Blue trunks, remember, of Scott Gammer, who's unbeaten so far. Just 1 draw as the blemish on his 8-fight ledger.
Well, the heavyweight division is a competitive division at the moment. Oh. Next one, short right hook.
First breakthrough for Gammer then. Good shot too. That right hand, and Buttery in quite a lot of trouble from that, and is stopped. It is over in a round. Gammer is back to his explosive form, and that is a big morale booster for him, having been forced the distance a few times lately. Short right hand, and Buttery was never going to recover from it.
I think Buttery was trying to make an early impression. He took the bull by the horns, got up close with the southpaw stance and started shoving some solid left hooks in. But I wonder if that was a knockout punch or just a sickener of a shot. Little clash of heads as well. That was a good punch, but he seemed more sickened than knocked out, if you know what I mean. There was an uppercut landed on his nose just before that. That one there, I wonder if that's been the sickener. I mean, that didn't look a tremendous punch, the knockout punch. I'm wondering if that punch in the nose is maybe second. I wonder if it's a broken nose or something here, Ian.
Well, I think it was the uppercut that's done the damage here. Yep. I think the second fight really, the second punch didn't really land, did it?
Yeah, but it didn't look like a knockout punch. As I say, the uppercut kind of glanced off his nose. I'm wondering if it's torn the inside of the nose, maybe even broken the nose. But he looks more sickened than knocked out, if you know what I mean.
Called off by referee Winford Jones, and Scott Gammer will look to leapfrog up those British rankings from his current position, which would be about number 14, I'd guess.
It's a wide open division now domestically, the heavyweights. How quickly do you want to progress, and do you feel you can go to the top?
I feel I can go to the top, yeah, of course so. I mean, so does everyone who's in the game. But I think at the moment it is wide open. Hopefully they'll get there now within the next year or so. That's the aim, British title within about a year.
What's the key, though, to get some quality sparring and more decent matches and rounds under your belt?
Yeah, it's just the training, really. I mean, if you don't get the rounds when you fight, it doesn't matter as long as you put the training in. You get the sparring, get the right training, you can't go far wrong.
So if you were conducting your career promotion-wise, who would you choose next, and by maybe the end of the year, title fight?
I don't know who next, to be honest with you, but all I'm looking to do now is keep stepping up every fight. Every fight a little different challenge, something a little bit better, and if you keep on winning, then we'll be there. We'll be there soon.
Tell us more about him.
Well, he's only 27, and yet he's been around for a long, long time. He's British schoolboy champion, British youth champion. He was British senior champion, super heavyweight 4 Nations champion 2 or 3 years ago. So he's got a lot of talent and pedigree behind him. And I think he's got a good future in the British heavyweight division. The one thing that worries me, perhaps he's not quite big enough to cope with the likes of Matt Skelton and those boys. He's not a big heavyweight, but he can punch, and he's very fast.
Well, I was just going to point out, Nicky, to our viewers, you know, that is the 5th first round stoppage, and it's only his 9th fight overall tonight. That's